start the music.
Dormirse en la cama, darse prisa en tu alma, ratoncito en el club, no heroica, blu blu blu. Kung Pao O'Malley, ratoncito le gusta danza cuando estudio en la escuela. Pajarita se cubre botín cuando visita a su abuela. Si necesita una amiga, debe hablar con ratoncito. Si quieres ser mi amante, debe ser alta y delgadita. Lunes, martes, ratones, pez. Miércoles, jueves, todo. Lunes, martes, ratones, pez. Miércoles, jueves.
Yep.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Saturday Night Insanity. Be thankful you didn't see what I just saw. Okay. How's it going, everybody?
I have to say, I was commenting that is it the FAD dance or the Am I Blowing Two Cocks dance?
Oh, okay. And I looked over at the screen just to see Skinslip going, ah.
And now we have a gif of Sean doing that.
Yes, there you go.
Right. No judgments. If that's what you want, if you want to fucking be a circus heel, go.
If you want to be the meat in a dick sandwich, go for it. You know.
If you want to line up a bunch of dudes and get to work like a circus seal, Dante Hicks style, go for it.
Whatever floats your boat. Thanks, Major Matoko. Sholo.
Hello.
YOLO. Oh, look at that. It is loading up the jar with love. Look at that. Holy.
Holy crap, that's a lot. How is the,
almost fully filled up the jar. That's awesome. Thanks, dude.
How's the rent goal going, by the way? I meant to ask you earlier.
The rent goal. Well, we technically passed the goal, but there were some unexpected bills that were a little more urgent than I thought they were. So we're still a little bit behind. It's not insurmountable. I think about $150 would clear it, and then we'd be good until the middle of June. And then I just have to worry about my internet. Yay! It never ends. I know, but we're actually in much better shape than we were a couple months ago. Like, things have definitely improved. So
how much total do you need to get out of the red?
Probably about 300 grand total. Like, to just kind of put everything back into normal zone. And
excellent.
Then that would do. So it's definitely better than it was a couple months ago. So things are going well. The streams are
like
definitely
150 in the next week, and then another 150 before.
Like the following week, basically. Yeah. So that's not insurmountable. I mean,
we'll see.
You know, I can do that. So yeah. So I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see what happens at the after party. I'm kind of thinking I might just want to jump back into some more gaming after the show tonight, because it was kind of fun yesterday, and I still have everything set up for gaming. So.
How late did you end up going, by the way?
Till 7 a.m. I believe.
Do it.
I went to bed.
What?
Come true.
We're doing it. This is it. It is happening. We're doing it. Sorry, what?
I went to bed like 4 a.m. I think. Something close to that.
4 a.m. Yeah. I think I'm right at the tail end of the main story of Arkham City right now. So there's still
so I'm just gonna watch it when it hits YouTube.
Still some side missions I need to do, but yeah, I did a lot yesterday. Like, I was just kind of powering through the story, and failing a lot at simple things like moving through the city efficiently and not getting punched in the face too much. Yeah, so it was a good time.
Yeah, I saw you fail a lot at some of the most easy things in the universe. Like getting mulched while standing, or like, my favorite is you hit the smallest, slightest overhang and fell right into the water.
Oh,
Well, all you had to do
that stupid challenge, the fucking fly through the rings a la Superman 64 challenge.
All he had to do was crouch, and he just stared at the wall as it pushed him into the water slowly. It was like, impressive.
Yeah, that was like just swoop, smash into the wall, swoop, smash into the other wall. And it was just like, I lost count of how many times I did that stupid challenge. And everyone's like, do the other challenges. I'm like, no. But you get bonuses. I don't care.
Is that a Riddler challenge? Is that what was up?
Riddler? Well, there's Riddler challenges too. I did a few of those.
Oh, that was a regular challenge. Oh, okay.
That was the. There's a challenge where you do the gliding, and it's kind of a combination of gliding and swooping and dive bombing to go through like an aerial obstacle course. You have to fly through.
That where you just kind of went woo a lot and just fell into the.
I just kind of like dive bombed straight into the water a lot
over and over again. Yeah, I kept looking over. I was doing something else. I was doing some other bullshit in my life. I'm trying to transcribe some shit so I can make some money for the goddamn Vinegar Syndrome sale. I look over and just see literally 2 minutes of whoa. I'm just howling with laughter.
It's like and everybody's cracking up because the computer voice comes on. AR training started. And then 2 seconds later, AR training failed. And then 5 seconds later, AR training started. AR training failed. It's like just failing within seconds.
Yes, I do believe the DLC adds playable content. It's some side mission.
Well, actually, all of the Catwoman missions I've been playing are DLC missions. Those
Catwoman missions too. Sorry,
those are incorporated right into the main story. So, there's also Harley's Revenge. There's another one as well that has something I can't remember. I don't know if it's all incorporated in or if you play them separately. I think you play. There's like a Robin one, I think, and then there's a Harley one. So anyway,
all right.
Arkham City. Those of you on YouTube, you'll be seeing postings of that after the Arkham Asylum playthrough. I'm basically playing them in order of release date. So
I had one other derailing question.
Yes?
At the very beginning, why is it a city of Arkham and not just an asylum of Arkham? What happened?
I forget.
Somebody in the chat want to tell me.
It was some kind of big plan of Hugo Strange's to it's kind of like Escape from New York, where they basically just decided to create. What? I'm in the middle of talking, for God's sake. I will answer your questions in a moment. I derailed my train of thought. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Kind of the point.
It's kind of like Escape from New York, where basically they just decided to have this kind of walled-off section that could be policed and just throw the inmates in there and let them have at it.
Terrible idea.
Yes, I know.
It's
monitored. It's policed, but yeah.
I enjoyed AEW Double or Nothing. It was historic and amazing and good, and that's all we're going to talk about. This show's not really about wrestling.
Okay.
Anyway.
There you go.
But you want to address the question? Yeah.
Thanks for the heart on YouTube. Oh, it was one of your comments, I guess? Well, you're welcome. You're very welcome, JL. My pleasure.
Thanks for the thoughtful comment that required a part.
And thank you for the comment. I don't remember what it was, but thank you for it. I got a lot of
enough that you need to hide.
I got a lot of comments over the past couple of days. The Joel Schumacher Batman reviews got quite a lot of response. So most people seem to agree with my assessments. Others were a little like, "How can you hate Batman and Robin?" Really?
Oh my god. So basically, they were me with the fucking Ewok movie.
Well, they're like, it's supposed to be.
John hates Ewok movies? Wait, hold the fuck on.
No.
That's illegal.
Hold
They're
on.
too cute.
Here's the thing. People defend Batman and Robin, saying it's supposed to be enjoyed in the same way as the 60s series. You just, I bet you have no problem enjoying the 60s series. It's like, yeah, well, here's the difference. The 60s series was always cheesy and campy and was intended to be very tongue-in-cheek. It established that from episode 1 and remained constant. The problem with Batman and Robin is it is the fourth in a series of films in which the previous 3 films established a dark, serious tone. So, no, I won't accept that the 4th movie is just suddenly supposed to be accepted as being cheesy and campy, while the other 3 movies in the series are not cheesy and campy.
How can you call
I would
yourself
say
a
the
real
difference
Star
between the
Wars
original
fan
series
if
and
you
Batman
don't
and Robin
have the
is the
original
cheese and camp in the original series makes me grin,
Yes.
and the one in the movie just makes me groan. So
Yeah. Yeah. Now, and that's the thing. It's like, if you want to do something, take it in a different direction, I don't have a problem with that. That's not the issue people have with it. I think the issue people have with it is the fact that it is being hyped up as the 4th in the series. And you don't start a series off one way and then take a big left turn for the 4th in the series of movies. It'd be like, say, for example, the Christopher Nolan movies, where right from the moment go, they're said to be like all serious, like this is the serious take on Batman. And then suddenly, if they did the 3rd one, all cheesy and goofy and campy, just out of left field, you don't think people would be pissed off about that? They're going to see that movie expecting to see the same tone as the first 2, firmly established by the first 2. You set the tone, you set the precedent for what this series is. You don't just change it partway through. Like, that's one of the many problems with Batman and Robin.
If they had made it very clear that it's a standalone film, it's its own thing,
yes,
and wasn't a sequel, and that the trailers weren't fucking misleading,
yeah,
then the trailers make it feel like it's part of the rest of the series, and then you go into it and you're like, what the fuck is this shit?
Well, that's how it was marketed and intended to be. I mean, there are consistencies. I mean, some argue that, oh, well, there's not a lot of continuity between them. Well, it doesn't matter. There's enough. There's enough that it's clearly part of the same series, you know?
Batman and Robin was not clearly a reboot.
Mm-mm.
No.
And there's no way you can get that and actually understand the concept of those words that you're saying, because that's not true.
That is not a reboot. Batman Begins is a reboot. Like, that is clearly a reboot. It is completely different in look and tone and feel and philosophy. Batman and Robin is clearly number 4 in the series. You know, it is not a reboot.
Unfortunately. I just have the first 2 movies. I'm good with that.
Yeah, the first
I'm
2.
pretty good.
I think it's kind of sad that people have to view it as a potential reboot or something. Like,
yeah.
No.
I mean, honestly, I think the only way that one can elicit any enjoyment on any level from that is to look at it as a standalone and not to think of it as a part of that series, because
unfortunately it is.
You know, but it's hard to do that because it directly. I mean, Robin, Commissioner Gordon, Alfred. There's your continuity. Right. That's your consistency. You know, those characters continue from one film to the next. Therefore,
Alfred's
it's the same
for the whole series. That's the Alfred. Like that, we're going to call that the Alfred universe.
The Alfred universe. Well, Commissioner Gordon's the same throughout as well, and the same actor for both of them.
That's true. You're right.
So, the Alfred and Gordon universe.
The Alfred Gordon universe. Alfred Gordon Earth.
Although I'd probably be more inclined to call it the Alfred universe simply because they didn't give Commissioner Gordon a hell of a lot to do. Yeah, other than the first couple movies, I guess, but so
Batgirl wasn't always Barbara Gordon, guys. Chill the fuck out. There have been other people.
Well, there were, but I mean, at that time, I don't know that she'd really been anyone else.
No, not for a while.
About 10. At that point in history. No, I'm not Patrick because I don't know anything about them. I've never really played them much. I do have the games from that era on the Sega Genesis, so like through an emulator. So if I'm not completely burned out on Batman by the time I get to the end of Arkham Knight, I'll probably play the Genesis ones. But yeah, otherwise I'm not planning to do any of the NES games because I don't have them. So, and I don't have anything to say about them because I don't know anything about them. So.
Yeah, the NES games are really good.
And I think the first couple Genesis, I think some of the Genesis games are the same anyway. They're just the Genesis versions of those games. So
they are
correct.
There you go.
But the Batman game on NES is so good.
I mean, there might be minor changes and difference, but it's essentially the same exact game.
They're intended to be the same game, even if things are slightly.
They're just Genesified.
Or
Genesified.
As it may be. To be fair, it could be the other way around. I don't know which one comes first. But there's Batman and Batman Return of the Joker. Those are the two best like retro.
Bless you.
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
Ooh. Stand By Me is coming to 4K.
If I remember correctly, Return of the Joker is different on the 3 systems.
I think it is. Because I think it's called Revenge of the Joker on some of them.
The Genesis. Yeah.
Is it the Genesis one? Yeah.
I think the Genesis is Revenge of the Joker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Similar box art, but it's designed to look the same, but it's like even a different box art, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Even if they both have a yellow box, though.
Oh, cool. They're doing a re-release of Hardware. Cool.
Are they? What? Who? What? What? Who? What? What? Who?
Who?
Ronin Flicks.
Fuck that. God damn it. Fuck them. Up their assholes.
Why are we angry about this?
Because they're just fucking Code Red Films is another name, and Code Red Films is run by an alleged, I'm saying alleged so I don't get sued, bigoted, racist fuckhead named Bill.
Cool.
But I'm only saying alleged to keep myself from getting sued because, I've seen witnesses firsthand and talk about gay people.
Damn it.
And so, like, fuck that company.
Hardware re-release?
But here's the thing. That, by the way, here's the problem. The rights for that were previously not up, and Severin had gotten the rights for it, and then Miramax or whoever owns the rights rescinded the rights. And now fucking Ronin Flicks is going to release it? Fuck that noise.
Apparently it's a remaster, too.
But Hardware re-release?
Yes.
Yeah.
They already have my money as far as I'm concerned because
You won't buy it. It's $50 for you.
I have been kicking but it's still cheaper than the old release, and I've been kicking myself for getting rid of that. So, and if it's a new remaster, even better. But I mean, honestly, I don't know that I needed it because
I don't even know if they ship to Canada. So you gotta be careful about that. Might have to find someone to get it from through eBay.
I don't know. I'll look around, but I mean, if it's obtainable for me, I will get it because
it's a quote unquote remaster. The first master is beautiful. I don't know if fucking this quote unquote remaster.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, the first one was great.
Here's the thing: you might actually be able to pick the original version by severing up for cheap or about the same price.
It was devalued. Yeah, that's possible.
Because people are gonna get rid of it. Like, I'm gonna get rid of it, and I'm like,
Another potential thing is wait for somebody else to buy it and then sell it secondhand, and then you're not giving them money.
That's how I buy all my Code Red and Ronin and Scorpion films because I can't deal with them. I just can't deal with them. I can't give them money. It's morally offensive to me. I don't care what anyone else does, but I'm just saying, like, I can't do it.
Okay.
I want that, but I can't do it.
So we got some news this week. I'm really excited. Can't you tell?
I want to start off the news with probably the best thing ever. Which is that, Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie, has been pushed back to 2022.
No, not 2022.
2020.
They're not taking 3.5 years, Stoud.
We just have to wait for these things.
I love it.
They don't need to
redo anything, but trust me, they're going to redo it.
Eventually it'll be 2022, and then it'll be 2024, and then they'll just never release it.
The animation is probably already programmed. Yeah. So they just got to do all the remodeling and re-render it.
Yeah.
The whole thing. Takes a long time.
Well, no. Hold on. You're assuming that they've done the entire movie. They have not done the entire movie. They've done the basics of the animation, and that's it. Remember when Chris was in here? I don't know if this was the after party of the main thing.
At the worst, all they have to do is they have to re-render the model because they already had the animation.
Re-render it with the new model. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But the animations are reprogrammed. I just said that.
But that's the thing, is it may not... Hold on. The animation may not already be programmed. That's what I'm saying, is they just did a few scenes for footage to have in the trailer, the teaser. Notice how many months in advance that
they were
trailer
still working
is.
on it when they were told that they had to do the redesign.
Exactly. Okay. So, because we got the trailer in early May. The movie wasn't slated to come out until November. And then, so they got the reaction from the trailer. It's like, okay, people hate the design. I guess we will have to do the redesign. So, okay, good. So let's give it an extra couple months. We'll get it all fixed up and stuff. So, I mean, I'm good. I'm glad they're doing that. I think it's great. Because it's something you do not see the studios do very often, i.e. never. So, yeah.
I need everybody to do exclamation point blame in the chat right now.
Okay.
I need a torrent of blame. All right.
Everyone? Okay.
Everyone.
There you go. Blame
That's
Stout,
right.
blame Stout, blame Stout, blame Stout.
That's what I'm talking about.
Stout's fault that Sonic is delayed. They watch our show. By the way, if you're wondering what this...
You're all welcome, by the way. You are
Yeah.
so welcome for that.
If you're wondering what this stupid red mark is in the middle of my forehead, I got a bad sunburn earlier this week when I went to Rosie's track and field thing, and I just don't... I have Irish skin. And we got together with her grandparents last Sunday, and I lost my hat. So I don't have a hat currently. And just as luck would have it, it was blazing sun the day of her track and field thing, so my fair Irish skin got burned. And this was me, like, picking at the loose skin while we were watching Godzilla earlier, and then realizing that I have a big red spot now.
And you gotta stop touching it, because it's gonna keep being red.
I know. So, anyway.
By the way, best
I mean, I was fighting this guy, and he kicked me in the face, and I just took it like a man, and then I punched him back.
And then I just fucking face.
I mean, there was 3, 5, 6 guys. And they all punched me in the face, and then I beat them all up. So, yeah. That's all. Huh? You should see them. This is all I got to show for it.
Were they soaked afterwards, after they were done? When you're done beating them off?
Yeah. Needed a few rolls of Bounty paper towels, so. The quicker picker-upper, yeah.
all of us collectively. The quicker picker-upper.
Wow. Now that's effective marketing, ladies and gentlemen.
Bounty.
Let me just get some. Use the quicker picker-upper to get all this Heinz ketchup off of me. And,
again, thinking of Family Guy.
Wipe my nose with a Kleenex.
You mean the quicker picker-upper could clean up this warm yellow liquid I've poured on the table? Clean my pee!
Yes.
I saw somebody spell Kleenex Cleanex the other day. And I'm like,
no.
Seriously?
How? That's like a literal...
How?
Clean X.
How about clean hyphen?
That was exactly
X.
what I was thinking.
Clean X.
No, yeah. or just work.
God damn it.
Clean X. That's right. It's the Japanese brand.
X. It's like another brain. X. X. There you go.
Yes, we know, Michael. It's in the news. We'll get to it. Don't worry. We'll get to it.
It sounds like a 90s thing, man.
Thanks for the follow or the subscription, Salvador Medina.
The only paper towel used by Charles Xavier.
That's right. Clean. X clean.
Instead of extreme, it's X clean.
Okay, so carrying on with other news. So a bunch of trailers dropped this week. We got the first teaser trailer for Westworld Season 3. I just have 2 words for you. Well, a name, really. Aaron Paul! Bitch!
Bitch!
So I was pretty excited to see him in that, because, you know, who doesn't love Aaron Paul? First teaser for the 7th and final season of Netflix's Orange is the New Black. I need to get caught up on that. Last one I watched was Season 2, and really liked it.
I think Justin and I are 2 scenes behind now.
Yeah. Now this one I know a lot of people are stoked about.
I
think pretty much everyone in this room is stoked for it. First teaser for Star Trek Picard dropped this week. The new series.
It's all right. Teaser, you know.
Well, yeah, I know, but
it's like 30 seconds. I can't judge it yet.
Okay, stoked for the fact that they are doing a Picard series. They can show me nothing and just say that they're doing a Picard series, and I would still be stoked.
Well,
I'm
not an easy date. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So anyway, so we got to see Picard gingerly stroking his grape plants, and then Star Trek, because nothing says adventure like an old man gingerly stroking his grape plants.
I really fucking hope, like Downton Abbey, but in the Star Trek universe.
Downton Abbey.
I will love it so much.
Last of the summer wine.
Downtown Abbey, my favorite show.
So it'll start as Star Trek Picard, and the title will just slowly morph to Chateau Picard. I'm like, oh no, what did they do? What did they do?
I'd still fucking watch it.
I would totally watch that, and it'd be
just the star alone.
It would be a dramedy about retired Captain Picard tending his vineyard, and
that would be great. Are you fucking kidding me?
All the hilarious, wacky, and endearing neighbors.
What if? Okay, here's it. First 2 episodes is this, right? It's setting that up, and then, dun dun dun. There's a Kardashian plot down the street to subvert the flower contest.
They're using chemically treated grapes for their wine. We have to stop them.
Yes. The endearing plot of trying to uncover the fact that they're using high fructose corn syrup to make it taste better.
You've got to get these like Data. Please, you've got to help me figure this out.
Why
the whole time am I? Oh yeah, because I'm thinking of Charles Xavier.
You know what's great is because as ridiculous as this sounds, if that is actually the show they did, every one of us would be watching that every week.
It would be amazing.
Oh yeah,
just because it's Picard.
It would literally. They would be the two sides. Like all the non-nerds
vineyard adventures
would have Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
All the nerds would have Picard.
There you go.
Literally the same thing, just with
marriage of two worlds. Yeah.
Can you believe that Kardashian dog gave us replicated wine and told us his real wine?
That's right. You can tell. You can tell.
You can totally tell the difference.
Every bottle tastes exactly the same. You know why? Because it is.
Very quiet, dimly lit scenes of just him sitting at a giant wooden dinner table with a bunch of other people. You don't know who the fuck any of them are.
I want Hank Mulgrew to be a frequent like old biddy who shows up, and she's the murder she wrote of the show. Every time she shows up, a murder happens, and she solves it.
Oh yeah. Then you can just have entire episodes of the plight of the maids.
PI card.
The maids. Loved that filler episode that was all about the servants. That was great. Picard just put in a token appearance at the beginning and end.
See, that sounds like a cool episode, man.
That's right.
Those are literally multiple episodes of Downton Abbey.
Everyone in the chat, I would watch that. I would totally watch that. I think we would. It'd be like a sci-fi Downton Abbey or Last of the Summer Wine. Yeah.
It's great show.
All they need to do is just take scenes from Downton Abbey and then just have it, when everyone appears, just have them phase in.
Okay, so
cop beam into his house. Excuse me, sir. You're wanted for murder. Like, what the fuck?
So that's coming. I don't. Do we have a release date? Is that like next summer or something? It's still a fair ways off. I know. And needless to say, only on CBS All Access, unless you're outside of the U.S., in which case it would be either on Netflix or probably Crave TV here in Canada. Fucking Crave, because can't have it on Netflix here in Canada. It has to be Crave.
Yep.
Anyway,
Crave. I don't think we're a competitor in that speed within this country. I mean, it makes sense.
First trailer for the revenge thriller The Nightingale. I don't know anything about this, but Raptor gave us a little description here. It says, set in 1825 Britain, the film follows a young convict woman seeking revenge for a terrible act of violence committed against her family by the same director as The Babadook. There's the connection.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
I was going to say, same director. Also,
nice.
That looks fucking good.
Cool. Well, I liked The Babadook.
Really
I need to watch that again, actually. But, yeah, awesome. I'm down for that. And I really like... As I'm getting older, I'm starting to like period drama more and more. I guess it's just an old person thing.
By the way, it's late 2019, and then it's on Space TV.
We're going to have an intervention the day you start watching Jag.
Sorry, what's on Space? Oh, Space. Yeah, Picard. Yes. Yeah, it's the same thing with Discovery. It airs on Space, and then it streams on Crave.
She starts watching Jag, I'm out, by the way. I'm just
Jag.
Like I said, we're going to have an intervention the day you start watching Jag, so you know.
Have you guys seen Jag? It's so relaxing.
We allow the weird old people PI shows, all right? Yes. You can enjoy your Perry Mason. We have but there's a line, all right? Yeah. There's a fucking line.
You're not coming between me and my Columbo. Not a chance.
No. The line is shows started in the 90s that were just bullshit.
Exactly.
That's the line. It's all when anything Columbo, unless it was started in the 80s, you're fine.
Oh yeah, the old stuff.
That
Yeah,
90s threshold, we gotta have a fucking talk.
We've already lost cast with the West Wing, so we don't need we don't need Sean with
That's
Jag.
Who let that happen?
hold on. That's not too big a stretch for Cass. Though he's always been into
I
the
know.
politics stuff,
Who let
politics
that
and
happen?
cars.
West Wing? Who let
Yeah.
that happen?
Yeah.
Somebody
So-
fucking slept on the fucking watch on
I don't
that.
know. I just set him down and be like, "Who hurt you?"
So we got the second trailer for Toy Story 4.
And we finally found
Wow,
out.
really? Crickets to Toy Story 4? I'm surprised.
No offense. I mean, I'm
thought-
sure most of us are going to see the movie, but like, I
I
didn't
thought
see the trailer. I don't need
Okay.
to see it.
I saw the
Yeah,
first
it's-
trailer when it came out a few months ago. I thought it looks good. It looks good.
Yeah, it's one of those. I didn't need to see another trailer for it to sell me on it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like,
I've seen
Toy Story 4 sold.
All they had to do was just say, "We're making Toy Story 4, sold, done."
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
there.
Don't even need a trailer. Just let me know when it comes out.
Yep, that's true. That's true.
As soon as I see 3, I can get excited for 4. But
I actually
kinda-
still need
You
to see
haven't
3
seen
as
3 yet?
I still need to see 3 as well. I've only seen
What?
the first 2.
What is wrong with you two?
I know.
No, I don't own it, dude.
Yeah.
I haven't seen 2.
Oh, you haven't seen?
I've seen the first, but I
Okay.
haven't seen the second.
You've only seen the
Oh.
first?
What?
The hell's wrong?
What?
No, here's what I'm saying.
Getting
I've
progressively
seen the
worse.
first. I've seen the first. I haven't seen the second, but I've seen the third.
Oh,
What?
what?
What would you
You're breaking Stoud.
For the most part,
Oh my god.
okay, the Toy Story
Why?
series, I guess we could call it now, is one of the few movies where you could bounce around and you won't really miss
Well, that's
any
true. I
major
guess.
overarching
Will.
plot.
I
You go
guess.
into 3
I don't
and you
know,
see
but-
characters you didn't see in the first one, all right?
Well,
It's
that's
like,
true.
Where did those characters come from?
That's true.
They're just new characters.
Well, you just take it as read that they came from somewhere, and that's all you need to know.
They're in front in the toy box. Shut up. All right.
I'm sure there's a lot of other characters in that toy box that we've never met.
I like how maybe
Again, I'm pretty sure the Ken doll doesn't exactly have a huge backstory.
Or a penis.
I like how Major Matoga says, "Don't break Stoud's fragile mind." Capitalized fragile in mind. It's Jack.
We got
If
okay.
you use Italian, it's fragile.
This I have not watched the trailer for this. I really need to though. The official trailer for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood came out. It's Quentin Tarantino's new
Oh, I
movie.
saw that one.
Yeah.
The first trailer was good. Or the first teaser, I should say, was good. This trailer was fucking fantastic.
I haven't seen this trailer.
I am
I need to see it.
so excited for this movie. It looks so.
I just
freaking
remember
good.
seeing something.
Look. As far as I understand, the premise is Leonardo DiCaprio is a movie star. Fucking Brad Pitt is his stunt double. And you've already sold me on this movie. Oh, and it's set in old school Hollywood. Sold. All right, here's my money.
What sold me on it was Quentin Tarantino's 9th film. And I'm there. I'm down for anything he does, basically.
You turned the script in for Star
But
Trek, too.
now, here's the thing. The only thing I saw about it was some jackhole in the comments for something about, I don't know if it was the trailer. Why did I not watch the trailer if I was reading the comments? No, it must have been for something else that mentioned it.
Or the teaser.
Where he was basically just arguing, I don't care what anybody says. This is his 10th film because Kill Bill was 2 movies.
Oh, God.
Needless to say, everybody and their dog were pouncing on this guy and saying, no, it was 1 movie that Harvey Weinstein insisted he split in 2.
Yep.
But it's still listed as 2 movies, therefore it's 2 movies. Okay, Quentin Tarantino himself, the guy who made the movie, said it's 1 movie. Well, I don't care what Quentin Tarantino said. That doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
Okay, at this point I'm convinced you're just a troll account, and this was a big wind-up.
minute
Either
you say-
that, or you're the dumbest person on the face of the earth. Like,
The minute
seriously.
you say it doesn't matter what Quentin Tarantino says, you're done. We're done here. Like,
Yeah.
he decides if it's 1 movie or 2. Like,
Yes.
it's his fucking movie.
What does he have to do with it? Well, I don't know. He's created them. they're his movies.
He wrote,
There is
he
that.
directed them after watching hundreds and hundreds of fucking awesome drive-in flicks. I mean, like, come on.
Kung fu movies,
And
westerns,
movies, dude.
and Kill Bill is a big love letter to all of them. So
Dude, every single one of his movies, like
It's
I
incredible
like
to me how many influences you
as
see in Kill Bill.
Oh my God, so many.
No, you understand. I have seen hundreds of movies that you guys have never even know the titles of because I just never talk about these fucking things.
Yeah.
They're obscure, and I'm going, holy fucking shit, Quentin Tarantino, you motherfucker, you saw this.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I just discovered some movie that there's no fucking IMDb post for, and I fucking watched it, and I'm like, what the fuck?
There's like something in there, yeah.
Yes.
Well, there's been a lot of movies. I remember that when we first saw Death Rides a Horse, I remember that one was a huge one. Which hold on. Thank you. I remember when we first saw Death Rides a Horse. We were just like, holy shit, did you see, like, how many influences for Kill Bill were in this movie? Like, I know! Like, there's the music, there was, like, the whole, like, thing going red and zooming in with it wasn't the same alarm sound, which was actually the opening theme from
No, that's from another movie, actually.
It's from Ironside, an old TV series starring Perry Mason, or not Perry Mason, Raymond Burr. Yep. It was what he did after Perry Mason. But,
right. Show, movie, whatever.
But the whole thing of, like, you know, the sudden realization or moment of rage and zooming in with the red lighting, that was from Death Rides a Horse. And, you know,
dude,
it was amazing. There was
I'm Buck and I like to fuck. That's from fucking Eaten Alive by Tobe Hooper.
Well, there you go. See?
That line is from that movie.
There you go.
That's as much. It's the only influence.
I'm Buck and I'm here to fuck. Yeah.
His I'm Buck, I like to fuck or whatever. But I'm raring to fuck. He said I'm raring to fuck in the original movie because Quentin Tarantino takes it and he changes it because he's no fool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like Lady Snowblood's a major influence for the last sequence.
Yeah.
Kill Bill.
Huge.
You know.
Yeah.
In the snow. Although Ren Ishii.
Yeah. There's Kill Bill is huge for influences. I know that Death Rides a Horse was a big one. Lady Snowblood was another big one. Just the revenge flick genre in general was, you know, that was his big sort of take on it. But,
I think it's like the blood splattered bride is the inspiration for the woman who's like murdered on her
wedding day.
Her wedding party gets murdered and stuff. That's from the blood splattered bride.
Right.
And then there's a movie from like the murderous seductress or something like that. Bohachi, can't remember what it's called. Something like that is where the lady's in a coma or something. She gets raped and I'm like, oh my fucking god! He took all of it and just shoved it into a blender.
Just put it into a QT blender. All right, and last but most certainly not least, we got the first trailer or teaser, but I mean, they're calling them teasers, but they're like 2.5 minutes. That's a trailer.
Yeah.
A teaser is like 30 seconds, but anyway, they called it a teaser, but it's really a trailer for Terminator Dark Fate. So the one by Tim Miller, director of Deadpool, and produced by James Cameron, starring Linda Hamilton and Arnold Schwarzenegger. You guys say more?
I have some things to say about this trailer.
Oh dear.
Because I saw it.
Okay.
I liked it for the most part. I felt like, fuck yes, this is making all these references to Terminator 2, which is my favorite fucking movie in the franchise.
Absolutely.
It's super dark. It's super serious. It's super fucking awesome.
Well, and it has some of the best character development I've ever seen in a summer blockbuster movie. Yeah. Like, it's just a great story.
I'm digging the fucking the trailer for this movie, right? And then the moment with the planes comes, and I'm like, how did Fast and the Furious get into this fucking movie? What the fuck happened? What's going on here? Why is there Air Force One meets Fast and the fucking Furious and Terminator? What the fuck? Now, to be fair, I immediately thought, God, that's cheesy, and it pissed me off a little bit because I was like, you were selling me on the whole concept that this is a serious dark movie, a serious dark return to fucking Terminator. And now you're showing me something super ridiculously cheesy. What?
What the fuck?
But
what are you talking about?
At the same time,
waiting for
I was like, you know what? Cheese is fine. The last few Terminator movies have been cheesy, and they've been good.
Well, they had, to be fair, Terminator 1 was super dark and serious. Terminator 2 had a lot of super dark and serious moments, but it also had some lighter moments.
Comedy.
In particular, if you watch the extended cut, where you get all those little moments of John trying to teach the Terminator about human emotions and why they, how to smile and things like that.
Those moments, you don't cry.
Well, and the cheesy one-liners. Come on, hasta la vista, baby. Like, come on.
Yeah.
There's a lot of little cheesy moments in there. But
you just smile.
The smile, yeah.
That's cheesy.
That's a great moment.
Yeah. So what?
So you like break the window or like break the dashboard and then just like pulls the keys down. Like that's that's a.
Are we learning yet? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's great.
But even that, like, it has its purpose in the overall darker tone of the film.
Yeah.
What I like so far is, as far as I can tell, it doesn't invalidate any of the other films either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the nice thing about the Terminator movies. They rarely ever do.
And everyone craps on Terminator 3, but you guys suck, because that movie's awesome.
I don't know what people's problem is with that one, honestly.
The ending, everyone, like, okay, so the ending's a little bunk, but it's, so what?
I hear a lot of people crap on Genesis, but I actually happen to like it a lot.
My favorite part,
I like Genesis.
Oh, my favorite point is, it's so ridiculous that he carried a coffin with one arm. He's a fucking cyborg, you idiot!
Yeah.
Of course he can carry a coffin with one arm. He could probably carry a car if he really wanted to.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe a small car.
Well, yeah, maybe a moped. But still.
Yeah,
I mean, for being honest, we all know why they put some, like, influences to, like, more ridiculous action films of the recent past, like Fast and the Furious.
Mm-hmm.
You see those influences just in this trailer alone. And we all know why they did it, because those movies made lots of fucking money.
So they want to,
of course, they're going to put stuff like that in there.
Cater to that crowd, yeah.
Like,
sure.
It's a little bit of a, oh God, please no. But
and it might just be
it's like, well, they made it work in all the other ones.
It may not even be a big moment in the movie. It may be a 10-minute sequence in the entire movie that you're complaining about. You know what I mean? You don't know.
As long as they don't go the Die Hard 5 route, I'll be fine.
Yeah, that. Don't jump the shark, please.
Yeah, Die Hard 4 was fine. Die Hard 5.
Tim Miller is apparently not a very good person, but he makes good movies, so I trust him.
There you go.
You know.
And honestly, I haven't seen any of the Fast and the Furious movies, so I'm pretty excited for the new.
Neither have I.
I love them. They're so much fun.
Yeah.
They're superhero soap dramas, man. They're great.
Tokyo Drift is actually pretty good, by the way.
I fucking agree.
Okay.
I was surprised by that, and then that was the last one I ever watched. I didn't like 2 though. I don't know.
2 is not great. 2 is the worst in the series, honestly. But it's like, but it really is like there was a post on like either 4chan or Reddit long ass time ago, and it's a meme now where like they started out as basic level 1 characters. It's Point Break with race cars instead of surfboards.
Oh.
It's literally the same plot and everything.
Yeah.
It's a good remake. It's the same plot but different, that's fine. That's how you do a remake. And then the second movie, things are a little bit more ridiculous. And third, and then by the 7th movie, they're fucking flying from one race car. They're going 60 miles an hour in one direction of the freeway, leaping off and hitting a car that's going 60 miles an hour the other direction, not counting the fact that that's 120 miles worth of fucking force.
Yeah.
And then just like nothing, like, oh, I saved your life with this. Oh, yay. And then, like, you got fucking Rock punching people like he's goddamn Superman. So, like, yeah, they become, like, level 20 characters by the end. It's pretty
Okay.
The movie that got influenced by Fast and the Furious, the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I can't remember what that one is.
Last Stand?
Yeah, The Last Stand. That was
Or that Korean director whose
so
name
good and so crazy, but yeah.
Byung-joon or whatever.
Yeah.
The host. That guy?
Yeah.
I think that's the movie. Yeah, it's a good movie. There's one ridiculous
like
scene in the entire movie with a supercar for like 30 seconds that maybe
it's basically a
lasts.
western, but it's a Fast and the Furious western.
It is. It's actually really good too. Just one ridiculous moment in the entire movie.
Okay, so carrying on with the news here, John Wick Chapter 4 will be released simultaneously, the same date as Taika Waititi's live-action adaptation of Akira. May 21st, 2021. So
wow, that's a hard bet too.
A year from now, almost to the day.
Here's the thing.
I still need to see the animated version of Akira myself.
See that.
Oh, dude.
See it like ASAP. It's
John Wick,
there's a reason it's a classic.
Too.
John Wick 3 is making more in its theatrical run than John Wick 2 did in its entirety.
Yeah.
So
wow.
Everyone's going to see that.
Doing really good.
Yeah.
That's why it's already got greenlit.
Well,
for
and Keanu Reeves has basically said he'll happily keep doing them for as long as people want to keep going to them.
And as long as they have a good script, he said.
Yeah.
The action in those movies is so good. It's like Jackie Chan for gun nuts. It's like that. It's good stuff.
I was gonna say about Akira. The comics are definitely, I would say, a must-read.
Yeah,
They
I need to read the rest of them.
Intimidating because
Akira.
each volume is like this thing.
They're like
right?
phone books.
But you have to understand, so many of the panels in this are literally just artwork.
Yeah.
That's beautiful and really, really high detail and all that stuff.
Katsuhiro Otomo does amazing detail in his artwork.
Because of that, it looks daunting, and it actually takes you like 20 minutes, 30 minutes to get through the fucking thing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they're pretty
really
light.
It's not too.
They're very visual stories and pretty light reads. I've read about half of them. I read as far as Marvel's Epic Comics reprinted, roughly, which I think goes up to about volume 2. So
I've always wanted to grab that box set, the slipcase box set, the 10 volumes or whatever, 20 volumes,
six volumes.
Okay, whatever it is. I don't know. It's just a big fucking box set because they're all three-ass books, so it's like huge.
Yeah. But I've always wanted to read the rest of it.
They're like bigger than Epic Collection.
Yes.
Oh
yeah, they are. They're well, I guess they're about the same size. I think it's just
are they really?
It's thicker. It's thicker paper. It's like
they just feel so much thicker. I mean, like I've held on the store like Christ.
Yeah, each one's about 600 or 700 pages. I
think.
You
club a man to death with them. I'm not fucking kidding.
But let's see here. Daniel Bruhl and Emily Van Camp are in talks to reprise their roles as Baron Zemo and Sharon Carter, respectively, in the Falcon and Winter Soldier series on Disney+. The show will take place after the events of Avengers Endgame. Carrie Scogland, episode director of The Handmaid's Tale, Walking Dead, and the upcoming NOS4A2, I don't know what that is, etc., will direct the 6-part series. It's a 6-part miniseries, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, so pretty cool. Speaking of the MCU, rumor has it that Deadpool may be introduced within the Marvel Cinematic Universe in the 3rd Spider-Man film. That is the current popular rumor.
Huh. Okay.
Which could be interesting. So, let's see. Sony Interactive Entertainment is expanding beyond video games with the launch of PlayStation Productions, an in-house production studio built to develop television series and movies based on the PlayStation's video game library. Although no projects have been announced, a number of them have been rumored to be in development, such as Crash Bandicoot, God of War, The Last of Us, and others.
I'm pretty sure they actually did announce one.
Did they? Maybe there might be an update to that news.
Yeah.
But you don't know which one it was.
I don't remember what it was, but I remember hearing about a specific thing that's getting a series. I don't remember what it was.
We finally got a release date for a very anticipated Netflix series since we first heard it first announced 2 years ago. Yes, we've been waiting that long. Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance, the prequel to the 1982 classic, has an official release date of August 30th. So that's only a couple months away. And we'll finally be able to revisit the world of the Dark Crystal.
So is that a movie or is it going to be a TV show?
It is a miniseries on Netflix.
Oh, I see.
Live action, all practical effects. So it's all
Cool.
puppets. Same type of effects as the original, basically. They've done it all the same way. So
super stoked.
Yeah, looks. They released a few pictures of it recently. I think it was Vanity Fair or somebody released a bunch of pictures from it recently too, and it looks. It looks just like the old movies, but it's new stuff, new characters, and everything. So, yeah.
That's what it is. I found it.
Okay.
Twisted Metal. They're doing a Twisted Metal
right.
TV show.
Yes, I did hear mention of that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That I'm interested in.
Yeah, I'd check that out for sure.
I've always been interested in like the backstories for Darkseid and Mr. Grimm, two of my favorite characters. There's
an interesting roster of very, strange characters in that, so it'd be interesting to dive into that. Justin Roiland and Dan Harmon, co-creators of Rick and Morty, have offered artist Kanye West to guest star and or even write an episode of the show, apparently. Interesting. Let's see. The 1994 classic True Lies will reportedly be rebooted as a series on the Disney Plus streaming service. Mick G, director of We Are Marshall, Terminator Salvation, This Means War, etc., will helm the project. So there you go.
It's not a bad choice. Also, if we're getting a new series based on True Lies, can we get the fucking Blu-ray, please?
Yeah, right?
Okay.
Right?
It was posted on Instagram like 2 months ago. They're working on Abyss and True Lies right now. They're in the editing bay, putting everything together, remastering, restoring. It's okay.
Good.
It's coming.
Good. Finally.
Probably next year, but it's coming. Okay.
All right. As long as it's coming, it better be happening. True Lies was the first Dolby AC3 digital Laserdisc I ever got. Later shortened to just Dolby Digital. But, yeah.
I remember there were 2 DVDs, one with the Dolby Digital, one without. I remember that.
Is there? Interesting.
Yeah.
We also need a Blu-ray of The Abyss.
Yes.
I said that's coming.
He just said that. He just said that.
Oh, I
just said. You forgot already.
You're bad. You're as bad as Commander.
I missed it.
You're as bad as Commander Shepard literally posting the same news after someone else an hour later, even though there's been no post since that news got posted.
So literally, news, same news.
Stoudman posts a link, and then literally the same link an hour later, Commander Shepard posts there. Like, what the fuck, dude? Did you not even look for a second?
I'm gonna need a exclamation points blame in the chat right now.
So what you're saying is we should all go to the Discord right now and all repost that same link.
I hate
you. Let's see here. This sounds exciting. I didn't hear about this. Dan Aykroyd has revealed plans for a Ghostbusters prequel, tentatively titled Ghostbusters High, with Venkman, Spengler, and Stantz going on adventures in the 1960s. Aykroyd went on to say this film would act as a capper to the entire Ghostbusters franchise. And he says, quote, way down, though we have other stuff after the Jason Reitman helmed movie, we have at least 1 or 2 other concepts for the Ghostbusters, and then we'll look at doing the prequel, which will be a perfect button on all we've done up to that point. Very cool. So it'll be kind of the adventures of young Egon, Stantz, and Spengler.
Doesn't require the original actor.
Exactly.
To see what direction. I think it'll be very interesting to see what direction the next Ghostbusters movie in. In fact, I think Oscar would be old enough to actually be a Ghostbuster by now himself.
Oh, Oscar, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah,
that would be really cool.
Because all we know about it is taking place 30 years later, so it is a proper sequel to the first 2. So, yeah, that's entirely possible. Let's see here. I know this will excite quite a few people. Shudder has renewed The Last Drive-In with Joe Bob Briggs for a 2nd season. So there you go. I don't think that surprises anybody.
Actually, they had good ratings, but they didn't know if they were going to do it still.
Gotcha. Okay.
But everything's cool. Everything's copacetic. We're going for another season. Yay!
Yay! Disney's live-action remake of Aladdin and Brightburn hit theaters this week. Produced by James Gunn and written by his cousins Brian and Mark Gunn, Brightburn tells the story of what if a super being landed on Earth and dealt out pain and horror instead of truth and justice. Well, that sounds like a blast. I want to see that.
It's a superhero horror movie.
I've never heard of that until now.
I've been told it's really good.
I saw Aladdin on Thursday, actually. I really quite enjoyed it.
Yeah?
Oh, excellent.
Excellent.
There we go. First-hand account. Damn.
Huh? What? Sorry?
First-hand account. First-hand account.
First-hand account. What? A review from someone who's actually seen the movie?
Well, shit.
What a
That never happens around here. We're all old, lazy fucks wait for the Blu-rays.
That's right. I'm just going to wait for the Blu-ray.
Yep.
And finally, some comic book news. IDW Publishing has announced a comic book sequel to Napoleon Dynamite. Oh, that's interesting. It will take place after the events of the first film and focus on Pedro as student body president. Cool. I will check. I might actually check that out because I love Napoleon Dynamite.
If you vote for me, all of your wildest dreams will come true.
Yeah. And finally, I guess this could have gone in the... Oh, no, this is comics, right? We had actually kind of a motion comic trailer for Batman Last Night on Earth.
Oh, yeah.
Some people were saying is Old Man Batman.
I was joking that it's Old Man Batman.
Yeah.
post-apocalyptic.
It's a
story.
post-apocalyptic Batman.
Right there. That's the only similarities it seems.
So yeah, so the trailer has all these shots of a silhouetted Batman walking through the apocalyptic wasteland, holding a cage, lantern style, with the Joker's head in it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so it looks like it's going to be pretty intense. From there were some other shots from the comic, but it's interesting they did it like as a movie trailer almost, but for the comic. That's something you see periodically, but not terribly often. But yeah, it looks pretty cool, and it's written by.
Becoming, oddly enough, it's becoming really common with there's book trailers now.
Book trailers, interesting.
I do these weird
and
animated things too.
And it's written by Scott Snyder. And do you recall who's doing the artwork on that?
Greg Capullo.
Greg Capullo. That's what I thought. Yeah, I didn't want to mess it up.
Amazing artist.
Yeah.
Amazing artist.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So that is it for the news here.
Like that guy worked in the industry for a decade, and he was like so good the whole time, and finally he got his day in the sun.
Nice.
Making Batman with Scott Snyder, and it's just like, oh man.
So
you got any gaming news?
Just wanted to say quick.
Gamer?
Just wanted to say a quick thank you and much appreciation to Raptor Rivera for amassing the news for us like he does every week. Thank you very much, Raptor. Really appreciate your effort, buddy.
Yes, thank you.
The imaginary check is in the imaginary mail.
Which is very imaginary.
Any gamer news that we missed?
Not really.
Nope. Okay, there you
go. They're basically waiting for E3, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. We're in a dry spot.
It's
right now.
The calm before the storm. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's waiting for E3. So I don't know. June,
it's like June-ish.
Okay.
June-ish.
Junerly.
Junerly. It's on the 11th of Julember.
June 11th, actually. Yeah, 11th. June 11th.
Let me go back and check my sources.
So then the first one.
I haven't had really time to check my sources.
Your very reliable industry sources, anonymous, of course.
And you can expect Sean to do live streams of all the E3 shows, right, Sean?
Are you finally going to do E3 with us live? Every year you never do.
I think I'll be busy that week.
No, you won't.
You're a liar.
I'll be doing things that I enjoy.
Like watching E3?
What did you do?
I just gave myself a cardboard cut.
Oh, like corrugated?
I had one of those.
I was moving card boxes.
Got one of those at work.
That's
I
great.
have card boxes next to my desk.
Oh, yeah. Corrugated cardboard. It's like literally like a cardboard knife. I've done that before.
I feel like I'm being tortured right now. Like horrible.
Did actually have a
rinse
couple
it out.
awkward announcements.
It's not super deep, but
okay.
I mean, there's a little bit. It's just
Can't see.
It's not super deep. It's not bleeding. It's a little. There's a little bit of blood, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I said,
Well, I was
have a couple
thinking just-
awkward announcements gaming wise this week.
Sorry, I was just gonna say. I was thinking just rinse it in case there's microscopic bits of cardboard in there that may be contributing to the stinging.
Oh, that's all right.
All right.
That's an old man.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I was gonna say a couple of awkward announcements.
Awkward.
This week.
The best.
Yeah,
kind
one of them is
announcements.
coming soon. The game DC Universe Online is heading to the Switch for some reason.
For some reason.
Has to be on everything.
It's one of those games that they just dump on everything.
And it's somehow still active. It's the clunkiest MMO, and it's still
And what's weird though is like this one is still getting circulation, and yet people are still trying to breathe life back into City of Heroes.
I want City of Heroes to be a thing again because that was a great fucking MMO.
And
it was a good MMO, not great. Sorry,
it was good. It was
good. City of Villains made it a little bit better, and then you could actually like battle other people.
Yeah, then there was the expansion, the one where you could the Rogue expansion.
Yep.
Where you could be
going rogue.
You could going rogue. That's what it was. You can.
I had all of it. I was a huge City of Heroes fan. I even got like the collector's edition because I wanted all the hero clicks to play with my hero clicks at the time, and like I was super into that game. I played hero clicks with my friends. I'd go home and then play fucking City of Heroes till 3 hours in the morning. And That's just what I did.
That's superheroes.
Then I'd go to work at a comic shop. I'm not fucking kidding. I'd go wake up and go to work at a comic shop the next day. Like every fucking day. That was my life for like 2 years. Good shit.
Madness.
It was good.
The other one is this weird little handheld that seems to be making the news called the Playdate.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
That thing looks so fucking cute.
It actually looks
Yeah.
kind of cool. Yeah.
It's a little black and white, almost liquid ink screen, almost like a
It's
kind of
like Game
black
Boy.
and white. Yeah.
A bit of a Game
But it
Boy
has a
vibe,
hand. It has a hand crank on the side, and no one knows why.
It's a controller.
No,
It's part of the controller.
they demonstrated it. If
Yeah.
you go on their Twitter, there's actually a whole thread that lists off the features and what the crank is and what it's for.
The trailer says it, and they show in the video. There's
It's-
like an infinite runner, and you crank the thing to reverse and forward time,
Yeah.
different speed.
No, really?
Yeah.
It's
I
an infinite runner.
haven't had much time to really look into
So-
this.
It's this cool little infinite
Yeah.
runner running, and you crank it to go backwards to avoid obstacles. Like this guy like bends over, and you have to wait for him to turn around. So
Yeah.
you rewind, you can go all the way back to the beginning of the game, you go back forward.
Yeah.
You can go back and interact with things you missed from before. It looks really cool.
It's pretty neat. It's definitely a
probably
gimmick,
gonna-
but it's one that
this
they've
is good.
done some
I
interesting things
feel
with.
it's gonna be one of those things. It's gonna be like a fidget spinner.
So the people who made Firewatch, that really cool
It
game,
is,
yes.
right? They then became a distributor. They distributed a bunch of
See-
games. All those games made lots of money.
See, that's what made my ears perk up. I was like, what the hell is this? Who needs another handheld? And then they said, we're the people who made Firewatch. I'm like, okay, I'm listening.
Yeah.
But it's so it's, yeah. Anyway,
I did read some of the, in
4 years
impressions
working on this.
people, stuff like that, and it seems to be pretty clear that they're not trying to get into the gaming space with this thing. It's
No.
not trying to be, the next big handheld thing.
No.
It's more of an experiment.
Yeah. Well, and
Mostly
it's,
because of the model with the whole. It's going to be almost like a subscription service.
No,
Yeah.
so apparently the way it's gonna work is from
I guess.
the information we have is it's gonna have a bunch of games on it to unlock as you play on the system, and then you can update the system by plugging it in, or I guess attaching by Wi-Fi, one of the two things, and it can update by adding more games, and then you can play.
I see. I read it was actually a like a subscription service
That part's
where
a subscription service.
and it's like every once a week or something like that, or once every month.
Once
or
a week,
something like that.
they said, yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be a new game you can play on it, and it's just like you
Okay.
turn it on, and there's just the new game you play on it.
It's supposedly going to ship with
Okay.
some games built into it, I guess.
it's got like 4 games with it. Yeah.
Yeah, so you could
Built
just
in.
buy it as is, standalone if you wanted,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's weird. I would just it's weird,
It-
but it's like that interesting weird.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting, and I think that
like the game.
they're talking about a retail price of about $120, and they said one of the reasons for that is because it's indie, and they don't have the
Yeah.
big distribution network that one of the big studios has. And,
Spent 4 years on working on this too, so
yeah,
it's a lot of
and
time.
they're still selling it at a loss, essentially. They said, but
That's right.
they're
'Cause that's how you sell game systems. That's how you become.
yeah, you sell game systems, you sell systems at a loss, and you make it up with the sales of software
Well, in this case, they have a
or
subscription service.
licensing. Yeah,
You pay monthly, and then there you go. Yeah,
that's where they'll make their money. Yeah.
it's cute.
I am happy to report also that Arcade 1UP is noting a net positive in their sales,
Excellent.
Oh, good.
Good.
so they are not struggling.
Good.
Good to know, because it's stuff like this, that especially stuff like this, it gets released. You always worry, how long are they going to be around, because
Yeah.
it's such. There's a lot of people. It's kind of a niche thing.
So for those who might not be quite in the loop, Arcade 1UP is the company that did those, like, what is it, third size or quarter
They're
size?
3/4 scale arcade.
3/4 scale arcade cabinets, and they have like a few different games in them. But it's to give you like the experience of having like an arcade game with the cabinet and screen and everything in your home, but without taking up quite that much space.
Yeah,
So-
without dedicating yourself to, if you want to go old school, to refurbishing an old one, and
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
let's have a crazy
100
person and turned it into another game, another arcade machine.
Yeah.
yeah, totally. But yeah, I watched some GDC stuff from 2019, the 2019 GDC where they were at. And they were showing off their season. They're now calling them seasons. So they had season 1 with the the 12-in-1, the Street Fighter, the Rampage cabinet, and then now they have season 2 that has Golden Tee, Mortal Kombat, Final Fight. Let's see, what were the other ones? Golden Tee, Mortal Kombat, Final Fight. That one has Strider on it also.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Karate Champs. That was
I remember Karate Champ. Yeah.
That was a surprising left field.
Yeah.
One, because that one also has this card has Bad Dudes on it.
Bad Dudes.
And a couple others.
I remember all of these.
Oh yeah, and the limited edition Pac-Man cabinet.
Nice.
That was the.
What is that? First Wave also had like Centipede, I think, didn't it? And
yeah, like I said, they
Galaga,
had weird,
something like that.
They had a Galaga cabinet.
Yeah.
And it had Galaga and Galaxian on it.
Yeah, and the thing with these cabinets, you guys got to realize, is it all has the original artwork from the original arcade cabinets on it, just scaled down for these smaller cabinets. They're really, really nice machines. Yeah, Patrick has the Street Fighter one. I think it's this Championship edition, if I'm not mistaken, isn't it?
Yeah, I have the Street Fighter 2.
That was the most popular edition of
for the generation, the first generation.
Yeah,
that was the go-to one.
Yeah, that's the one I saw around the most. The one most people I knew played.
And you just get a not obnoxiously large picture. Let's see, share screen.
Not obnoxiously large.
Sure. Yeah,
those are Sean's favorites.
Hold on.
Yeah, these are some of the store displays.
There we go.
The panels are all messed up and looking weird because they're store displays, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
They're about
pretty cool.
They stand on their own about 4 feet tall.
Yeah.
And you can, for about $30, you can buy a riser that adds another 1.5 feet.
So it makes them the correct height, basically.
Makes them the accurate height within like 0.3 of an inch.
Nice.
Of an actual full-size cabinet.
That's pretty impressive.
So.
And what was the $300 each?
Yep.
Rampage, Gauntlet, Joust, Defender. That's a really good.
Yeah, the middle one is one I have. Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 New Challenger, Super Street Fighter 2, and Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, those would be the big popular ones, I remember.
Oh, yeah. These are definitely... They noticed with the first round that the newer game, Street Fighter 2, was selling a lot more than the Rampage and the Galaga machines. So that's why round 2 has more stuff like Mortal Kombat, Golden Tee Golf,
from that era,
and like I said, Final Fight with Strider and a couple. I forgot what the Final Fight one had. Let's see if I can find out.
Something else.
It had 4 games on it. Cannot remember what the 4 games were. Final Fight 1944, Ghost and Goblins and Strider. That's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, then the Karate Champ has Karate Champ, Caveman Mania. I remember that one. Bad Dudes and Burger Time. It was a Data East cabinet, pretty much.
Nice. I remember.
And then Mortal Kombat had Mortal Kombat 2, and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3.
Okay, so basically it's the original trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Duncan was just saying I was born too late to play on those types of games in the arcade. By the time I knew arcades existed, they were all full of coin machines. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, see, I was lucky to be in that middle ground where they were slowly coming out of, Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter and getting into stuff like Killer Instinct and NBA Jam and, those types of cabinets.
See, when I was a kid, it was like Pac-Man and Donkey Kong and all those, like, basically.
Yeah, see, that's what I wish.
Pretty much right at the beginning.
I remember, but.
And then when I was a teenager, of course, it was kind of like when arcades were huge. Like shortly after, they had the video game crash in 1984, but then they came back in the early 90s, and then late 80s, early 90s, and that's when my friends and I would often go to the arcade. I mean, we would sometimes go for like an afternoon. Like there was an arcade when I lived in Winnipeg. I remember there was an arcade where you'd pay just like a flat rate of $5 or something, and you could play for several hours. Like everything was set on free play, so you just pay for time rather than buy the game. So which was pretty cool.
See, I remember my fondest arcade memory as a whole is
There's a hole.
in a hole.
I got a Band-Aid.
Yay!
Is,
I hope you rinsed
when
it
I
out
was-
first.
of course.
Good.
When I was a kid, there was an arcade called Funworks back in California, and it had. I remember walking in, and it was the center machine. As soon as you walked in, there's like a big entryway, and it split off to two sides to where all the arcade games were. But they always had like two giant cabinets. It was always like on the other side was always like Star Wars, like the Star Wars trilogy arcade. It's like those type of cabinets, these monstrous cabinets, and one of them was Wave Runner.
Okay.
And it was the sit down cabinet that had a full size replica Wave Runner that you sat on and drove. And I remember playing the ever living crap out of that game.
Sean, there's an image in the general chat you should check out. You were tagged there. We were all tagged there, but
I was.
Oh, we were.
Okay.
I wasn't.
one was in general. It says that everyone, so you definitely were tagged.
Oh god.
In
Oh
general
my
chat.
god.
Hold on.
No, the only tag I have is the announcement one.
Go to general.
Go
It's
to
at everyone.
general.
I am in general.
At the very bottom.
Very bottom, the second last post. There's at everyone, and there's an image.
Oh wow! It didn't notify me.
It didn't I didn't add everyone me.
Oh, that means Drum Mike probably did it later.
Oh, maybe.
I mean, I see the at everyone right there, but
Yeah.
it doesn't show up as like a highlight. I didn't get the noise or anything like that.
No,
Oh, I
neither
did. Light, the little thing. Anyway, still.
Anyway, I see it.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's a nighttime. Yeah. Love it. One of the few times I decided to use a clip, and no, Stout, I did not get flagged. Thank you very much.
Yeah. You didn't get flagged. Yeah.
Now we just need that as an animated GIF. Those who are able to do such a thing.
Yes. Yeah.
One last little quick thing about arcade one-up, just something I want to do in the future, is since this was like the least popular cabinet out of all of them, they've dropped $100. You can get them for $200 now.
Which one?
Is the Asteroids cabinet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Asteroids, Major Havoc, Lunar Lander, and Tempest.
Oh,
is
sweet.
all. I know, it's just like, yes, I would love a dedicated vector cabinet. You put a bunch of, mod it and put a bunch more vector games on there. Star Wars arcade one, maybe.
I was talking to Garbage Gamer about this earlier, and I was just like, I bet the real reason you're interested in this stuff is just because it's the cheapest possible way to have like a project cabinet where you can.
Oh,
make
it totally
wherever
is.
you want to.
Like, people have finally. I was waiting for it, and it finally clicked in for people that. Yeah, for people that like to build MAME machines, multiple arcade machines.
Yeah.
These arcade one-ups are amazing.
Hey, thanks for the
$200,
subscription,
$300.
Mega Tank Lord.
You know, so usually people who do these MAME cabinets, they have money set aside, like $400 or $500 to build a cabinet. You know, and if 150 or 200 of it is what goes into a complete cabinet with a monitor and a speaker, all you need to do is provide the computer and buttons. It's the ultimate project cabinet.
Cool.
So, and as there are many YouTube channels now actually that have started their now successful YouTube channels doing arcade one-up mods and showing the different types of mods and what you can do and that kind of stuff. And I can't believe they made a Golden Tee Golf one.
Like, god damn it.
I mean, like, I look at my full-size Golden Tee Golf and I go, wow, they shrunk it. They quite literally just shrunk it. Like, they got the layout and they got the shape of it. Damn. Kind of makes me wish I waited. I didn't have a 900-pound arcade cabinet down here that I will never ever leave this basement.
Yeah, no, I want one of these little ones too. I want to do a little project with it too. Justin, I posted a meme just for you in politics that you will appreciate. It's the best meme I've seen all day.
Oh no, I saw that. Yeah.
That's the best thing I've seen all day. It's so perfect. You can help by expanding it.
Okay, I'll just grab that and post that as well, so people will be able to see it.
Nah, I don't need to know about
It's
politics.
just
I
a-
don't care.
it's a
They really don't care
political
about politics, honestly.
I don't know. My Trump science
You
advisor.
mentioned it
picture, I thought-
in
I
InSaNiTy,
thought
so I need to show it now. So, it's just the way it works. Where the hell did I put it? Where the hell is it? There it is. Okay, there we go.
And yeah, Bernie Sanders does own $1 million house, and it's unfortunately it's only a 2-bedroom house from where he lives. But there's housing's not cheap for everybody.
No. Well, housing is not cheap generally.
I love that. That means the best thing I've seen all day. It's so ridiculous. You can help by expanding it. All it needs the fucking Infinity Gauntlet in his hand, and that would be the best.
Okay.
Yep.
Pickups?
Pickups. I have.
I got a pickup. One pickup.
I have nothing
I
because
have
I'm
two.
poor.
I have one that's so big. I just took a picture of it.
I have 13.
Holy moly, okay. Angel, bring in the pain.
right.
Or bring in the pickups. All right, here we go. Stoudman, what do you got?
I got Poetic Justice because it went on sale. Yay!
Yay!
Rest in peace, John Singleton.
And
Rest in
Tupac.
One of the big reasons.
Tupac, yes. That
I
too.
forgot Janet Jackson was the other big star.
Yeah, she's still alive though, so
Yes.
no rest in peace to her.
She's still alive. No one cares.
Onward.
No one cares.
Wow.
Wow.
That's rude.
Wow.
Tell me the way that
Wow.
went across. You're like, I totally forgot. Well, I totally forgot Janet
Nani?
Jackson. You're like, oh, she's still alive though. Oh. It's like,
Then the big one I got.
Yeah.
Batman.
Batman. Yeah.
I still need to get that. I bought movies
Yes.
from Vinegar Syndrome sale instead.
Everybody should get that because it's beautiful.
It is. I mean,
I
it
watched-
was individually both of these cases here were individually wrapped inside this, which was also wrapped.
Do they both have
Very
UPC?
I don't know. No, they don't.
No, it's
Then
just,
I'm shocked that they were shrink wrapped. You think they shrink wrapped that so that they could just put them out as individual volumes for budget,
I don't know.
right?
Or
But
just
no.
because they're obsessive about security tagging.
That's probably what it is, honestly.
It
Just
is
make
Warner.
They probably just wanted to make harder to steal.
Yeah.
And it probably cost them pennies to make that much more difficult,
Yeah.
To be fair.
But-
Yeah.
Very
It's
nice.
funny because they're not willing to spend the extra pennies on black artwork for the 4K release.
Michael's like, does the
That's
Blu-ray
true.
stack up the 4th season? No, Michael, it's not the complete series. That's silly.
Yeah. And it's actually not the 4th season. It's technically the 3rd season.
Yep.
But yes.
4th volume.
Talking about the new adventures of Batman and Robin, yes, it is included.
That's the 4th
It
volume.
is the
Hang on,
truly...
volume-
It is the
Nice.
truly complete original series of Batman the Animated Series. It does not include any of the post-series movies or crossovers with other things or whatever. But it
There's
includes
Robin.
all 109 episodes of Batman the Animated Series. That's the original 85 episodes, which were split across the first 2 seasons, and the New Adventures of Batman and Robin, which was the last batch of episodes. That's 24, I guess. And then you have Mask of the Phantasm and Sub-Zero included as well.
Which
So-
I can now sell on eBay.
There you go.
Because I bought them
And
individually.
the Sub-Zero disc includes every single appearance of Mr. Freeze in the animated series, including the Batman Beyond episode. I don't know if the Batman Beyond episode's in high definition. Interestingly
Of
enough.
course I did, Michael. It's my job.
But,
Someone's got to give you shit.
absolutely.
That's right.
So, sorry, is that everything, Stout?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, well, that's 2 excellent pickups. What'd you get this week, Eric, the gamer of garbage?
okay, I got one. Well, it's a collection of things that built one thing,
Okay.
and it's still a work in progress.
Okay.
Just want make that known now.
All right, so do not judge art that is incomplete.
Yes.
Just
Getting
So,
rid of the
I-
judges.
respectful of the art.
So we were
Same thing
mentioning
happening.
earlier, so again, I was talking to Stout about it, how these arcade 1-up cabinets make perfect project cabinets.
Uh-huh.
So say hello to the Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition Racing Driving Cabinet.
As I said,
Daytona, USA.
somebody I know
Mhm.
modified their cabinet.
Yes,
You
I did. And
think?
it took me, once you get all the parts in, it took me about 3 hours.
Okay, just have all the holes from where all the buttons and joysticks were.
Like I said, it's still a work in
Whatever.
progress. There's a big giant,
It's
big
still something
giant vent. Yeah, it still
Yes.
has all the artwork and stuff, the holes for all over the
Hey,
stick.
what's up, Bill? Long time no see, buddy.
This big giant gaping hole.
Hey,
that's right here.
Bill. Sorry.
Christ.
Yachting.
But yeah, it's got the pedals, the steering wheel, which does activate force feedback. So when you're driving, it'll jerk and hit the wall and
It'll
Man,
jerk you off while you're driving. Excellent.
I gotta get that all set up. 'Cause that sounds like.
Why is there a gun just waiting to shoot you in the face up there?
I have a question. Oh yeah, go ahead. Answer that question first.
I was just gonna say I don't have a gun mount on the side yet,
Oh. Okay.
so it was just a place I put it.
You know,
What
the
other-
infrared beam will render you sterile.
What other racing games have you are you able to put onto that thing?
Let's see. I got Daytona USA. I got Indy 500 Over Rev. I have Sega Rally.
Say rally.
I have Cruisin' USA, Cruisin' Exotica, Cruisin'
Yeah.
World,
Cruising
California
USA.
Speed, and all 3 San Francisco Rushes, which is Rush, The Rock, and 2049.
Nice. I have those on a Midway collection.
There are. We just
Which, by the way, that Midway collection is not the arcade versions.
I gathered because Daytona.
Well, they have menus.
Oh, that. Well, yeah. San Francisco Rush 2049 has a free run mode where you can just explore around the city as much as you freaking
yeah.
want.
that all the time.
Yeah, they're the Dreamcast ports, actually.
Cool.
The free run was my favorite.
Still good versions of those.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But they're
No,
not
it's-
the original arcades.
It's fun because I remember Cass and I played that, and we just putzed around in the free run mode, just exploring and finding all the different routes and
Oh, yeah.
stuff. It was cool.
But yeah, so for light gun games, for the shoot 'em ups, Stout, what are you face palming for?
Something else entirely, actually. A comment that I read.
All right, so we'll get to it later.
God, light
Exactly,
gun games.
exactly.
I just look over and I just
I
see
was
Stout.
like, after everybody's done, I'm going to
Full
mention this
face.
comment.
Okay.
That's
Nah.
what-
But does it play Revolution X?
I have the game, I just haven't put it on this yet.
Terrible.
Revolution
It is a
X.
terrible game.
Aerosmith as a video game, just what you never
Uh,
wanted.
Yeah, as for light gun, I have House of the Dead 1 and 2. I'm
Mhm.
working on 3. I have the first Time Crisis.
Nice.
I have Jurassic Park
Mm-hmm.
and The Lost World.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Let's see what
Those are
else
great
I have. Oh, I have Area 51 and Maximum Force.
Those are also really great games.
Nice.
I have Carnival. I'm still trying to get Carnival to run properly. It's running really slow. I got a new processor coming in for the computer.
Try to get Chiller working on there.
Yeah, I could just grab Chiller. That's a pretty easy one to run.
Yeah.
Time Crisis.
It's
Any of
old,
those?
but that was like a big controversial game at the time when it came out.
Yeah, I might put both versions, the arcade and the NES
So-
one.
What I
God,
want
the
to
NES one.
they have that new gun that allows you to use any.
Oh,
screen.
the Thin Den gun, yeah.
Yeah. When I finally get that, I'm gonna probably build a cabinet and get all those FMV shooting games. 'Cause I love those.
Oh,
like
nice.
Mad Dog McCree and
Yeah, they're
Who
fucking.
Shot
easy.
Johnny Rock
Who
and
Shot Johnny Rock.
Space
Super
Pirates.
I can't
Yeah.
imagine that hard. They're just silly.
Oh no, yeah. All you really need is something that'll do video playback.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty much.
They're not
Oh
much.
God, I think I'll figure that out.
Yeah. Let's see what else do I don't even, like I said, I don't even know. I kind of lose track.
It's actually an
Yeah,
emulator specifically for Laserdisc games. It's called Daphne. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just need the MPEG video files.
Shit.
Yeah. The
Oh,
only
Machine Gun.
games at the moment that Alien Machine Gun, and Gunblade New York.
There you go.
Oh, Space Gun. Space Gun is another good one.
I have Space Gun on there, actually.
I love Space Gun.
I think you recommended Space Gun to me. That's how I found it out.
I love Space Gun. It's one of the few arcade games I finished back in the early 90s. Just kept pumping quarters into it.
Oh, what about
so-
Police Trainer? Can you do Police Trainer on that thing?
Yes, I have Police Trainer.
Fuck, I love that.
Nice.
I also have Virtual Cop 1 and 2.
Excellent.
Nice.
And then, last but not least, Alien 3, The Gun.
Oh, I remember that one.
I didn't know that
Yeah.
was a thing. Holy shit.
That's a weird one.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a YouTube review somewhere.
But
The Gun.
there's some that partially work. Like I don't have all the controls to do it, like the Star Wars Arcade Trilogy. So I can do like all the scenes where you blow up the Death Star, or you're the scenes on Hoth and that kind of stuff. But I can't do like the duel off with Vader, obviously, because that requires a joystick.
I'm looking at this.
So the controls are all inverted and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying.
Actually, Major Motoko, yes, the Daphne emulator does support Cliffhanger. I got an MPEG video file that someone had remastered from the Castle Cagliostro DVD, so it had much nicer remastered footage than the original Laserdisc did. But then it used all the audio from the Laserdisc, obviously. So.
Yeah,
Eric,
I have the original Laserdisc version.
When you run your Alien the Gun 3 the Gun, does your life bar flicker like all these other videos on the fucking internet?
No.
Oh, good. Jesus fucking Christ! Someone.
Yeah, that would get
fucking irritating.
That's just a problem with recording.
It's just people not knowing how to record shit.
Yeah, because
Oh, you know,
like, I said, like anything else, these games run
Yeah.
at 15 kilohertz.
It's 60 frames. That's why.
Yeah,
figured
these
it
run
out.
at 15 kilohertz, not 60 frames per second.
At 60 frames, it runs. Basically, it's invisible for most of those frames. That's why.
Pretty much.
Gotcha.
But there's games I'm planning on adding. Like I said, I'm totally not done with this. I'm gonna put House of the Dead 3 on it. I'm gonna put. I'm trying to get emulators and stuff working with the force feedback. That's my big thing. So right now, the Model 2 emulator is the only one that does force feedback. So stuff like San Francisco Rush and stuff doesn't have any, so it feels kind of dead when you play it.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm just trying to figure that out. There's a plugin and I can't get it to work, but if I can get like the Dreamcast emulator, like Null, like Demule or something working,
Yeah.
then I could put like Hydro Thunder. I could put Crazy Taxi on it. I can
Oh.
put
What about the Initial D games?
the Initial Ds.
Those were fun as hell, man.
Yeah, there's some. There's an emulator called Technoparrot, and that's the one that runs games like that, like 18-wheeler and the Initial Ds and stuff like that. But what's great is those are PC-based arcade emulation, so it just emulates PC hardware. So it's a lot easier to emulate on even lower end stuff because it's just mimicking existing computer hardware.
My system isn't lower end, at least. There's that. But
Oh yeah, and neither is this thing. This thing's still a quad core with a 1050 in it and 8 gigs of RAM. So
Yeah.
I could smoke through most things, but
I'm sure there'll be a day in which I can't actually run the game and stream, and so I'll bust out the camera.
Just
like, "Hey, guys,
film the screen.
I
And
really have to film the screen because I can't stream it for
I'm
you
just
guys. So
gonna-
you watch-
point my other
Yeah.
webcam at the screen here.
No, I'll bust out my nice camera.
I actually did. Like I said, once I figure out how to live stream from my cabinet, I did one arcade live stream with pointing the camera at the fucking screen.
Great.
That's how most people do it, honestly.
Oh yeah.
So
For
you know,
arcade games, I guess. They're trying to show that it's not running through an emulator or something, so they just literally point the camera at the screen.
Yeah, I know there's a YouTuber, Delusional Arcade. He does live streams every so often where he plays his actual original cabinet. He carries his laptop around.
Yeah.
And he's one of those. He has like a 50 cabinet basement arcade.
I just don't think
Nice.
anyone would mind if you were live streaming and just showing the cabinet. Like, I don't think anyone.
Oh no,
mind.
yeah, people would
No.
like to actually see the cabinet running.
Yeah.
You know, so.
To see what it's how it looks. Yeah. Get that
Which I
experience.
did actually. If you go through my archives, you'll see a complete playthrough of the first House of the Dead.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. There you go. That's Garbage Gamer.
Yeah.
But there's,
Okay.
but also it's not possible if you just do a split on that video feed and just feed the video right into the computer with a capture device.
The problem is the resolution is so awkward on an actual arcade monitor.
Now, just so people can find you, is that your archives here on Twitch or is that on YouTube?
It's on Twitch.
Okay,
Yeah.
so check the description for the link to Garbage Gamer's stuff.
Yeah,
His-
so I
his
need to
channels
start doing
is-
more of those because that seemed to work rather well.
There you go. All right. All right, so is that it for the pickups for yours? You have
Yeah.
your project?
I was gonna say,
There's
Eric,
me.
you can manually set the capture resolution. So if you know the exact resolution, you
No,
can
I mean like I couldn't. As soon as I would do a split output, I would lose the image on the monitor.
Oh, okay.
On the actual arcade monitor, because I'm talking about my big cabinet that runs an actual arcade. monitor.
Oh, that's something else.
Because again, it's 15 kilohertz.
Yeah,
which-
that's something else. No, I
Yeah,
thought
something
like
we
your little one, man.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, the little one I could do no problem.
Right.
That's easy.
Sorry. I didn't mean to derail longer. I wanted to be clear with what I was asking. Anyway, so say,
Right. No, yeah, you're fine.
Sean, you want to move on? Clearly.
So, Skinslip, what did you get?
Oh, I got this one thing right here. Project A and Project A2 limited edition from Eureka Films.
Nice.
Oh.
Very cool.
You'll be happy to know I put those in my cart, by the way.
And you should get them soon because they will sell out and they will go for $100.
All right.
One- Eureka limited editions, man. They're like arrows, the same limited amount, you know.
Yes.
2,100, 3,000 pieces.
Yeah, no, Eureka's their UK label, right?
Yes, I missed
Yeah.
the Drunken Master set. They had a beautiful Drunken Master set. Now they just have a regular Drunken Master Blu-ray, which I'm probably gonna buy anyway. So But there was a big set with like box, and I missed that one. But,
Actually, I'm kind of glad I didn't click buy because I just got a notice saying it decreased by a penny.
Yay! Get that savings. Oh, what's going on? What the hell? I don't need the source code of the page. Fuck off. I don't even know how that happened. Like, I'm not even... Oh, I must have... I had the menu open.
I got nothing this week because I saved money and I spent 50 hours. Or I'm sorry, I spent like over a week for more than 50 hours transcribing 50 hours of fucking Christian propaganda from a goddamn Christian conference where I had to hours and hours and hours and hours. It was like 10 hours of footage, some shit like that.
Excellent.
Of like these 4 conferences, just so I can make enough money to buy stuff from the
And you transcribed it.
sale,
Excellent.
which I bought 10 titles for. So that's gonna be an awesome big pickup week
All right.
someday.
Someday.
I wanted. That's why I haven't been streaming because 1, I was doing that, and 2, I was in a depressive hole after doing a regular job for any length of time.
Yes.
I envy you can do it. I just can't.
Quite. Can relate. All right, Angel, what'd you get?
All right. Go through this pretty quick since I got 13. Biodome.
Okay.
Oh, nice. That's from Olive, I believe.
Yep. Picked up all 3 of the Captain Marvel movies.
Captain America.
You
You
mean
mean?
Captain America?
Yeah. Yeah.
I still need First Avenger. That's the one I'm missing.
Really?
Soldier. And Civil War.
Nice.
Very nice.
And I finally picked up Dick Tracy. I love this movie.
Oh,
I love that.
that's one I still need to get. I really like that one. Stunning visuals in it.
Here's a throwback. Now, this is a movie that I kind of grew up on in a way, but it meant a lot to me. So I had it on my wish list for about 2 years. It was 100 originally,
Okay.
went down to 80, and I bit the bullet when it came down to 40. Dr. Jekyll and Ms. Hyde.
Oh, that's a hard one to get. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. I've never actually seen it. Sean Young's in that one, eh?
Yeah.
Love Sean Young.
Next up, we got the Godzilla 4K Steelbook from Best Buy.
Nice.
Oh God, I'll pay $2 American for that movie.
Skid does not like Godzilla 98.
That is one of only 3 Godzilla movies I don't own.
Yeah.
So.
I saw this at Target, this gorgeous slipcover for the Goonies. And,
Wow.
That's
Good
really
enough.
nice.
It's a cost-saving slipcover I can get behind. At least it's not white.
Yes, it's nice.
A little different.
while I was at Best Buy, I also got the Jumanji Steelbook.
That one's really nice. I like that.
Yeah.
I want that so bad.
Yeah. Very nice cover.
And a TV series, Nightman.
Oh, yeah.
It's in my wish list, actually.
Yeah, I've never
Actually,
seen it. I remember hearing of it, though.
A great release because the production company screwed up how, number one, they have it in fake widescreen.
Oh, it's like 4x3
And-
letterbox.
Yeah. And also, the encoding of the video it's like streaming quality. It'll skip here and there.
That's all that's the only matches that remain. So that's all we get. That's it. That's all we get. In fact, so unfortunately,
but Amazon Prime, if you want good quality, you can buy the digital from Amazon Prime. So
really?
it's just zoomed in. It's only better by the fact that it's not on DVD. DVD hampers that transfer, which is it's all the effects are and editing done in SD, so you'll never get it on Blu-ray. But it should be a Blu-ray SD to give us like a better representation of how actually supposed to look. Because it washes it out and makes it
like if we at least got anamorphic widescreen, like taken from the original analog masters, but that would give us a bit of a boost.
I think those are the non-anamorphic. I think it's the only thing that remains.
Yeah, could very well be.
And for the last three, I picked up the Matrix trilogy in 4K from Best Buy as well.
Nice.
Steelbooks.
Those are pretty nice covers on those steelbooks too. I saw you posted them in the Discord the other day. Very nice.
That wasn't me. That was somebody else.
Yeah, but
so there you go.
Was it?
Yeah, it was someone else, but.
No, I swear it was the exact same batch of movies you just showed.
Yeah, but it was. That's because they just came out.
Oh wait. Oh, did you post them on your Facebook? Maybe.
I did. Yeah.
Oh, that's probably where I saw them. That's right. I knew I saw those all before. It's like I'm not crazy. I know I saw them.
I'm pretty sure someone else posted those steelbooks in our Discord too, because they're fairly new.
That may be where I got confused. Someone else posted some of the same ones, but
I'm pretty pleased with my pickups. So
yeah, that's pretty sweet selections, yeah.
So we do have a show and tell channel for anybody, including you, Angel, who wants to show what they picked up this week, and we all talk about it. So that goes to everybody in the chat. That's why it's there. It's for everybody to share their pickups.
Exactly.
Or
yeah.
Your collection that you want to share, like, oh, here's all my Godzilla movies. Here's all this kind of movies.
Yeah, whatever you want. That's exactly what it's for. Most people just show it for pickups, like what they picked up that week. Sometimes we'll post our pickups in there, like pre-SNI, just the day we get back from the store, we post some pictures. But so it's good. Always fun to see what other people are collecting.
Post updates to my Batman graphic novel collection every now and then,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyway, you're Angel and more, or that was everything?
That's it.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Well, at least I know.
The one that I'm really glad that I have is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, because out of all of that, that's my pride and joy out of all of these.
That's quite a scoop. I'm guessing that one's out of print, hence why it was so expensive. Yeah.
Very, very out of print for a decade, I think, now.
Oh, wow.
That's why it's so expensive.
Yeah, it's always an adventure tracking down those out of print gems that you want.
Who released that DVD originally? Angel?
What's that?
Who released that DVD originally?
Let me check the production company on here. HBO Video.
That's why.
Oh, okay.
That's why they released a few of their movies like that. A few of them were in Snapper Keepers, and then
that's it. They got like one release.
Videos.
Yeah, there's it was like that. I remember with RKO 281. It originally came out, I think, in a Snapper case, and then I had that, and then I got rid of it because it was included in the Blu-ray collector's set that I got.
Yes, a Citizen Kane.
Yeah. So.
Which I also got. My slightly smashed one that I got for like $20. It was brand new. It was slightly crushed, and I got it for $20 cheaper than retail. I was like, all right, fine. Fine, I'll take it.
Nice set. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff in there.
And nothing's really, just the box, the slip box that holds everything. That's the only thing that's damaged. Like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Everything else is fine. Okay. All right, who's next on pickups?
Well, that's it. That's all of us.
Oh, that's all.
It would have been me, but I got nothing. So I picked up the joy of watching Godzilla 2014 with my child today. And that was good. We had fun. And also, Rose had her second track and field thing this week. She didn't really place in any of the top 10s, but she had a good time, and she got to see. There's actually 7 schools from around town. We're all competing, the 7 elementary schools, and she's been to most of them. So she got to see a lot of her old friends at it, which was pretty exciting for her. to reconnect with some of her old buddies and see how they're doing. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. Now I got horribly sunburned. I think I mentioned earlier.
Yep.
You wonder why I avoid the sun? Well, A, vampire. B, goth. C, night person.
Ow.
D,
Ow.
the sun
Ow.
is evil.
It burns.
E, ouch, it burns. I'm on fire. Oh my god. Yeah, but it's basically just my Irish heritage gives me very fair skin, so I burn very easily.
Repost your link, garbage. Your dots killed it.
Oh. Yeah, okay, hold on.
Killed the link with the dots. There you go.
One last thing I will add is that I've been watching Troll Hunters: Tales from Arcadia on Netflix, and I'm really loving that.
I've heard that's really good. Yeah,
it is.
That's by it's Guillermo del Toro, isn't it? That one? Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, that's through with collaboration with DreamWorks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Del Toro was done with it, but the fans want more, so they're doing a spin-off series.
Nice.
And the fans are pretty happy at it.
I think something similar might be happening with How to Train Your Dragon. A lot of fans are bummed that it ended after 5 seasons. They had the How to Train Your Dragon Race to the Edge series. Now, the thing is, they had 2 seasons of show, like 40 episodes prior to the Netflix series. So there's actually 7 seasons of How to Train Your Dragon, the series. But the fans still want more, because apparently the series was really good. I know Rosie loved it, and she said it ended epically, and she was hoping that they'd do more. So,
well, that's a good thing. That's when you do a sequel, when fans are clamoring for another.
Yeah.
You know, not just you would be interested in this?
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed The Hidden World. That was quite a good movie.
Yeah. Oh. Is that the new one, the third one?
Yeah, that came out this year.
Yeah.
I've only seen the first movie. I liked it.
Haven't seen the third one yet. I don't think I've seen all of the second one yet. I've seen bits and pieces of the show as Rosie was watching, and it looked like a lot of fun from what I saw.
Yeah, I mean, it all looks good. I've never been opposed to watching any of it. Films are high on my watch list.
Yeah.
That's all.
It has most of the cast from the movies doing their characters in it as well. So, just some of the bigger name cast aren't in it. Like what's his face? Gerard Butler isn't in it, but it's someone else. And I think in terms of continuity, the various shows take place between the first 2 movies. So,
oh, all right.
Yeah, so they kind of slot in the middle of the continuity there. So, yeah.
Oh, I think the one piece of news that we missed is the Knights of the Old Republic movie that's coming out.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
That is rumored to be coming out. Allegedly.
No, I'm pretty sure they confirmed it.
I say that just to burst Stoud's bubble, because I love bursting Stoud's bubbles.
Those kind of things are done because
you're full of shit, old man.
A lot of times these companies, they don't know if it's going to be met with like happiness or not, so they're like, just put that rumor out there.
Yeah.
And see how the people react.
See what happens. Yeah.
People are like, oh, that sounds cool, and they're like, oh well.
But yeah, reading the article you guys posted, it sounds like scripts are being written, and there is like potential movie being developed, so something is definitely happening. So
yeah.
So from the sounds of it, if it happens, it would likely be a trilogy. So a trilogy of live action movies set in that time period.
Cool. Games.
The same article seemed to suggest that the Rian Johnson trilogy that all of the fans are really wanting is also still happening, apparently. It just hasn't quite been decided where it's going to fall onto the schedule yet. So the one that's on the schedule,
this will be it.
The one that's on the schedule now is the Game of Thrones guys trilogy. That's the one that's on the schedule now.
Wouldn't that be a thing? Is if the Knights of the Old Republic and the Rian Johnson movie were the same thing, and it was just the rumors are just kind of mixed around and floating about.
Just one and the same, yeah.
It would be fucking cool. I'd be down for that. I love that guy's movies.
So do I. Like, I don't know. Like, people are just crazy. I don't.
Man. Everyone hated me for some fucking reason. I don't get it.
I don't know.
Amazing. Dude, broke my fucking heart.
Speaking of really annoying, stupid fans,
Oh yeah, bring it down. In the rain.
What? We never talk about people like that.
Here's a comment that I read. This is the comment I read where Eric stopped everything to go, "Why did you just facepalm?"
Okay, yes. So what was this?
I was reading about the Captain Marvel 4K release.
Okay. Yeah.
And this is on Blu-ray.com, so you know, gold. Anyway.
That was sarcasm, by the way, for those of you who weren't quite sure there.
The first comment I read was, no 3D, looks like another overseas sales. And then the response to that is, no 3D, no sale. Disney can take these 2D releases and shove them where the sun don't shine. I have no intentions of watching this movie in pancake mode. And my 4K TV... And my 4K TV can upscale a 2K digital intermediate just as good as the studio can, so I have no need for an ultra upscale rave release. 4K Blu-ray is a sham of a format. Bring back 3D Blu-ray and quit trying to force this 2D format on us. HDR is not an acceptable replacement for 3D, and it never will be.
Someone likes their 3D.
They're not even remotely the same thing.
Well, no, one is about color range, and the other is non-pancake mode. One is pop-up book mode. There you go.
That's why I facepalmed when I read pancake film.
Pancake mode. Stop. Well, I can understand there being some animosity there, honestly, because Disney stopped selling the 3D versions of their titles here, but still sells them overseas. Because I guess 3D was a little more popular over in Europe, but
that's just it. Like, there's a reason they don't make 3D TVs here anymore.
Yeah.
Why would you make a product for something that doesn't fucking exist?
But people have 3D TVs that they bought when they did make them, and would like new content to watch on them. You know,
it doesn't matter.
There's also other ways to watch 3D content. I mean, you have your VR helmets with your virtual theater. You know,
the sad reality is it's
selling the VR.
As cool as 3D is, and as cool as 3D always will be, it will never be a big enough market to fully dedicate something to.
It's always been niche, and same with 4K is niche. You know, I mean,
the fact that I can watch the 3D with PSVR, I can't wait to get that thing, hook in PS4 and start watching some of my 3D discs I just happen to have.
Same here. When I get a PSVR, I'm going to watch the shit out of a bunch of 3D movies. I'm just going to grab a stack of them off my shelf and like watch 3D movies until I want to throw up.
I VR headset. I have the ultimate fucking setup. I have a projector that does 3D movies and 3D glasses I could view them on, and I just don't.
Well, send it to me then, because I'll watch it all the fucking time.
You know, that's not the only thing that it does.
I basically watching movies when I get a VR headset will just be a camera with me in the headset going, "This movie's so awesome! This is the perfect seat to watch this movie from." And I'm in
you would be the only person with a VR headset that would put it on and not move.
Always watch.
I'm sitting here like this. I'm in the VR theater watching a movie. That's all I want to do. Use the VR headset to watch.
You can be that person, the stereotypical person of getting lost in the video game. You're just sitting there.
I don't want to go to right here in a box to put in my face, dude.
Well, he'll occasionally look down at his bag of virtual popcorn, you know. But I mean, for the most part,
that and it'll track my hand.
You're gonna get so into it. You're gonna get so into it and be so into the fact that you're sitting in a theater watching a 3D movie. You're gonna get up to go pee and forget you have a fucking headset on.
Or that you can pause the movie.
Or I can watch the movie and just walk to the. I'll have one of the mobile headsets by then and just walk to the bathroom, start peeing.
You'll be walking like walking through a virtual theater lobby to a virtual bathroom, and
I stop somewhere in the middle of the lobby and just start standing there awkwardly because I'm peeing in my own real life bathroom. I walk back and like, what the fuck was that all about?
There'll be virtual other men standing next to you, so you can feel awkward as you're standing at the virtual stall.
The best part. Here's the thing: is like, I can't wait to do that. But like, the best part is we can watch movies together. And it'll just be like, Sean, sit the fuck down. You're blocking the projector in the with your virtual body. Jesus. Get out of the fucking way.
Your head's big enough in real life. It doesn't need to be that big in
Just
VR.
sitting there.
I wanted someone to stand in front of the movie. I'd fucking download the camera. Get out of the way.
That's right.
Jesus.
I mean, I forgot what the app was, but there
I'll
is
just-
actually
Outrageous.
I'll just make my virtual avatar a really fat, tall guy with a huge hat. And I'll sit down right in front of you.
It's the amazing world we live in. There actually does exist a VR app.
I just kick your fucking
We can-
the whole time so you have to back, kicks you the whole time.
I believe it's
like
on,
force-
I believe it's on Oculus.
It'll
But
be
there
force
is an app.
feedback chairs, so I'll just be saying like, Stop
Take
it!
your hat off, fuck! Flash hat off! Flash hat off, fuckhead!
I think. Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's called Big Screen. That's what it is, and it is literally a multiplayer. I don't know. Would you even call that multiplayer? I guess. But it allows you to sit in a. It's a conference app for Oculus. You can get with like 6 other people or something like that, and you could see little avatars for each of the characters, but we're all in VR, and one of the settings is a movie theater.
Okay.
So this can exist. I don't know about the big fat tall guy with the big hat, but you know,
That
but
could
we
be,
can all sit.
that could be
We can all sit in a
DLC.
virtual movie theater and watch a movie together.
Super fucking cool, honestly.
We'd all be sitting in the sweet spot.
That's right. It's every spot's a sweet spot. That's the best
right.
part of the VR theater. No one has to suffer.
That's right.
It's the most egalitarian theater possible, because then if someone's talking too much, you can fucking mute them.
I've
Like, I
played.
like Brandon's dumb fucking comments, so you just mute me.
I've gone so far as to I've played GameCube games in VR that were actually VR.
Oh,
Like
God.
I played Destroy All Monsters Melee, and it unlocks the camera and puts the world all the way around you. So you can like play the game and see everything going on, but you can actually like turn around and look behind buildings and that kind of stuff like as you're playing. It's kind of weird. I don't know how they do it.
How do you?
Not all-
Oh, you haven't done it personally.
No, I have done it, and like
Oh.
there's Dolphin
You
VR.
live stream, or it didn't happen.
I can get the damn YouTube video. Something like that. But yeah, it's called Dolphin VR, and it's a GameCube/Wii emulator that adds VR support.
And it's a long-standing Wii GameCube emulator, but yes, that makes sense. You know, calling it Dolphin VR. I mean,
Oh god, someone
Yes.
did Mario Kart
I'm
VR.
using Dolphin as its main emulation source.
I'm tired.
You would be.
Oh, you can use VR with on Oculus with Plex. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I marathoned several hours of Batman Arkham City last night. I was thinking of maybe doing some more after the show tonight. Instead of
Do
the
it.
little after party.
Do it.
Do it, you fucker.
Okay. So instead of the after party tonight, we're going to play some more Batman Arkham City. Those of you on YouTube will see Batman Arkham City premiere as a series of convenient, chopped down to manageable running time video episodes a la Arkham Asylum once the Arkham Asylum playthrough is done. So that'll be a
So you
couple
don't have to
couple more weeks.
I'm just kidding.
So you don't have to watch a 12-hour video over the course of 3 weeks.
12-hour videos with like an hour and a half of me eating food right in the middle of it, and
Well, so skip those things.
Yeah.
If you're not interested in watching that. But I'm sure these people do the same thing I do. Is they get home from work, they watch the news, they hang out with their family, whatever. Everyone goes to bed, and their wind down time is to watch a segment of one of your long videos.
just start to throw it on. I know a lot of people just kind of put it on in the background. They miss all the little visual flourishes I put into my videos, but they just want to listen to kind of
And they look
whatever
over.
I'm
And
saying or whatever.
yeah, I do that. That's how you do your live streams. I'm not paying attention most of the time.
Yeah.
You're playing in the background. I'm doing whatever I'm doing, and then I come over. I communicate in the chat for a few minutes as a break.
That's right. He'll come over and like hurl a few insults at me. Okay, I met my quota for this hour, and then back to whatever he's doing. And...
Spam the exclamation point turtles.
That's right. He just walk over. I have no idea what he's doing, but Sean, you suck. Could you possibly suck any more than you suck right now? God, you suck so bad that you even give
90% of the
suckage
time-
itself a bad name.
Exclamation point turtles.
90%. Can you put exclamation point turtle command into the chat? I just streams muted. I'm just saying, hey guys, I'm here.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm here. Don't worry.
I'm here. I exist.
I look over and I keep an eye on the chat for trolls, and that's about it. I mean, we've got enough mods. Don't worry about it too much.
I actually did a mod thing the other night.
Now there's shame in the chat.
Actually, some of the I remember we had a troll a few nights ago, or I don't know if it was even a troll. It was just somebody new came in and was like, "There's like 20 mods in here." He seemed scared, like, to do anything or say anything. It's like,
there are a lot of moderators, but that's just because not everyone's here all the time.
Yeah.
And then when they all show up, it's like, God damn it.
Well, when all of them are there at the same time, it's like a room full of mods.
Yeah, sometimes there's just 2 mods, or 1. I mean, like, and there's like 40 people here watching you, and 1 mod.
Yeah.
That's how it is sometimes.
And that 1 mod isn't paying attention. They're off watching another stream while they have mine open as well in the background.
Listen, I'm sorry. I didn't know he was so unreliable. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I would never have suggested it. He's so unreliable. I would never suggested it. I mean,
I know. I don't know what we were thinking. I mean, I totally blame you for that. Just all the lame non-modding that Kralatin's done over the years.
I know, man. Like, oh, I'm not even watching. I'm just watching this other girl. I'm like, you fuck. Kappa.
Oh, I'm moderating for this other girl. She gets a lot of weirdos. Well, yeah, most girl streamers do. It's sad truth of the internet.
And when everyone complains, oh, women have it easier on Twitch. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, yes and no.
They build their channels quicker, but they have to deal with a lot more sleazy assholes.
Yeah.
So it's a balance here.
A lot of the followers they get are not the kind of followers most people would want.
Exactly. So it's a problem, you know?
Yeah, it's not all quality.
Ladies oftentimes have a growth boost, but not necessarily a leg up. They still have the same number of real patrons as the rest of us.
Yeah. I mean, there's with any streamer. I mean, there's like people who genuinely stick around because they genuinely dig the chat or the stream or the whatever it is. And then there's fly-by-night trolls. Sometimes you'll get trolls who will come back periodically just to be assholes. I mean, I get repeat trolls sometimes, but
I'll be fucking honest. There are a few streamers I watch that I find only aesthetically pleasing, but I don't find them like entertaining. But I don't fucking put weird comments in their chat. I stare at them and jerk off like a normal person and don't say anything to them.
Okay.
They don't be normal.
I don't know. Like a normal person.
Like a normal person, I don't tell them because it's none of their business what I'm doing with my fucking penis. All right?
Enough.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who gives a shit what I'm doing? It's not her business. She doesn't want to fucking know. So I'm going to jerk off in the privacy.
So hands up, who's jerking off right now while you're watching our stream right now?
I know at least one person.
So just one hand up. You can still use the other hand. It's okay.
I know who definitely jerks to us.
All the time, constantly. Yes. So don't.
My point is...
Be wary of chafing, ladies and gentlemen.
You don't have to tell someone that you're jerking off to them. You don't have to be creepy to them. You just enjoy their aesthetic pleasing existence, and that's it.
Enjoy them as the piece of meat that you see them as. And
one of the streamers I like to watch. It's a guy streamer, just so we're clarifying here. It doesn't matter, but he always likes to say that no matter who's streaming, no matter what they're streaming, no matter what they're doing, there's always at least one person in chat who is jacking off.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Yep. Can confirm.
People are just cool and fun, and I watch them because they're entertaining, and
Exactly. It's like, well, it's...
Yeah. I mean,
and I guess we'll end there. So...
Don't tell people you're jerking off them. It's weird.
Yes.
That's fucked up.
Oh, wow. There's Coulson. Oh, I like how Coulson shows up late. Oh,
we went to the weird place.
We talked shit about Coulson for like 15
I love how as soon as we start talking about jerking off, that's when Kralatin shows up.
He's like, what? Huh? What did you guys say?
My ears were burning. Were you talking about me?
And this asshole shows up for the last thing about jerking off. What the hell?
Alrighty. That's about par for the course. Alright, well, those of you on Twitch, stick around. I'm going to play some Batman in a little bit. Just going to take a short break first, and then, so, you know, give me about 15 minutes. And those of you on YouTube, thanks for joining us for another wild and crazy Saturday Night Insanity. Hope you all had a good time, and we will see you next time. Until then, thanks for watching, and sayonara.
Penis.
Where's the title? And sayonara.
Are we gone? Are we done?
No, I'm fighting. Everything's backwards. I have it set up for gaming, and I can't find where all the buttons are. Hold on a
What a
sec.
shitty mod that Carlson guy is. I can't believe we gave him a mod.
Press the button.
Where the hell is the mixer? There it is. Okay.
Wait, Crowden's a mod?
Don't put
What?
that in your pants.
Carlin's well, he's just constantly jerking off to everybody all the time, forever.
Everyone but you for some reason.
Well,
What a
yeah, I
jerk.
don't know why. I mean, I try to make myself pretty for my chat,
Aren't you
but
good enough
it's like they just don't. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Dormirse en la cama, darse prisa en tu alma, ratoncito en el club, no heroica, blu blu blu. Kung Pao O'Malley, ratoncito le gusta danza cuando estudio en la escuela. Pajarita se de botín cuando visita a su abuela. Si necesita una amiga, debe hablar con ratoncito. Si quieres ser mi amante, debe ser alta y delgadita. Lunes, martes, ratones, pez, miércoles, jueves, todos son